I'm Zoe Joyo.
And I'm Alexis Simone.
And this is the Soundwaves podcast,
where we dive deep into the rhythms and stories that shape our world.
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna cheers this water today.
Cheers, sister.
So today we do not have a mocktail, y'all. We are drinking water because we are hydrating.
It's a hot as heck in Atlanta, okay?
Severely. Today the heat index was 100, okay?
Exactly.
I had to look it up because I'm hot. It was so hot. Every time I step outside, I feel like I was gonna pass out. So we're drinking water, and it's so funny because Zoe's actually going to be doing a taste test with a run club she's a part of, where they're gonna test between purified water and spring water to see if there's a difference in hydration.
I said spring water was better, but I'm thirsty and I'm drinking this regular purified water right now, and it kind of tastes the same. So we'll see if I even could get it.
It is very smooth, but honestly, I have not been feeling hydrated no matter how much water I have been drinking, and I drink purified water, so we gonna see. I like spring water. I like both, but I'm still thirsty no matter what. Yeah. But okay, y'all, we are gonna get into our icebreaker today. It is Guess That Song. So Zoe and I are going to both sing 2 songs each. We're gonna sing the lyrics of the song, and we have to guess either the name of the song or the artist who sings it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna go first. Or you wanna go first?
No, I'm gonna go first.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say the lyrics basic because I feel like it's an easy one.
Okay.
Okay. Going nowhere fast, we've reached the climax. We're
fine.
together, now we're undone. Won't commit, so we choose to run away.
It's the tone she's singing.
Do we separate, or do we want to give in so we both gave up? What song is it?
That is Climax by Usher. Climax gives it away. The word climax gave it away.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. My song is Say It's the Truth.
Wait, I'm guessing what? The name of the song?
The name of the song or the artist.
Okay.
Say it's the truth. Say it's so real. And I love the way that it makes me feel. And if I remember him, then he must be fly. Because it's not.
Is that Erykah Badu?
No.
That's what's the other lady? The heavyset lady?
No.
Yes. Wait, no, I don't be knowing names, bro.
No.
I know this song. I do not know people's names.
No. You don't know the name of the song either?
No.
It's The Truth by India Ari.
Okay. That was gonna be my third guess. That was gonna be my third guess.
The heavyset lady is crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I did not.
Oh my
say
god.
that.
If you didn't watch last episode, I told y'all she got the jokes, right? Pure example. Pure example. That was hilarious.
Alright, let me do one. Okay. Idan cast. Everybody go try breakfast. Shayo.
This is our favorite song.
Go ahead.
It's Last by Burna Boy.
That's hilarious.
It was the beginning. Do it again.
Idan cast. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Let's get through this.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so Last by Burna Boy. I'm 2 for 2. Okay.
You are.
Okay, my second one is.
But I sang the lyrics.
I sung the lyrics.
I'm saying like I should get a little bit of.
Okay, participation. Alright. What's my second one is. You could tell me I could trust you.
Brent Baez, Trust.
Don't lie.
So I got 1.5. And
Period.
you got 1.
I love that song. That's my favorite song, y'all. That was the easy one.
That was the easy one.
All right. So today we're talking about false peace and comfortability, and what that means to us and our opinions around that. So let's get into it.
All right. So, what is your perspective on choosing comfortability versus what true peace looks like?
What is my perspective on choosing comfortability versus what true peace looks like? I think that it's very easy to settle into comfortability, especially when you are in a season of the middle, where I should take the steps to grow or I should remain. I take the steps on if I should go ahead and branch off, jump off the porch and grow, or go back in my shell and kind of do what's familiar. When you're in that middle, it's so easy to go back to what you're familiar of and the comfortability that brings, because it gives like comfortability, you know, gives like a safe space, right? Like you feel safe inside, you can predict what's gonna happen, you already know, you've already experienced all the things that come with it. And so it's easy, it's easier, and it's safer. And I think so that's a natural thing to do for people, is to settle back into the comfortability. I know I have done that several times. Choosing peace, I think before truly strengthening my relationship with God, I don't really know if I had a clear idea on what peace was.
Amen.
You know, like I would say, oh, I'm at peace when I'm outside, maybe we're having a park day, we're just like kind of laying out in the grass, or we're having a nature day, and I'm like, oh, this is so peaceful, especially like if I'm at the beach. I've always felt peace in nature, but like internally, on a day-to-day basis, moment to moment, as life changes happen, and I don't know if I really knew what peace really felt like or what that even was. You know, I could say I was at peace, but what did that really mean to me at that time? I don't know. I think that was, maybe it was just like a sense of okay, like I'm okay, a sense of content. So yeah, I think now I have a better idea of what genuine peace feels like, and just knowing that God is what brings that comfort and safeness. And so still learning that though, and still applying that in other areas of life, but at least we know that, right? So I think that's like my perspective.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I feel like I'm learning that it low-key seems like peace might even take sacrifice, because I feel like the world offers a lot of different comfortabilities, distractions and stuff like that, but I think true peace actually has to be almost earned, because you're like deciphering what was actually just a comfortable space versus what actually truly brings you peace, and then you have to sacrifice those comforts to figure out what actually brings you peace. So that's my overall perspective on the two.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does false peace look like in your life?
I think false peace looks like me being delusional, like not being honest about what really brings me peace. Because I think true peace, it's a balance, but I think a lot of my peace right now definitely comes from isolation, which isn't always healthy. But I think false peace, I feel like I'm still learning it. But like I said before, I do think that I'm learning that it does take sacrifice, and it is a little bit scary. So I guess false peace would be the opposite of that. So something that doesn't take sacrifice, and something that isn't requiring a different version of myself, I guess. Because I'm literally just now deciphering comfort versus peace. So I'm like getting through that as we speak. What do you think?
Same, as I'm trying to navigate maybe reflections on what was comfort and what was actually peace. Because like I said, I really don't know what peace is or was at that time in my life. So I guess maybe then that would be the answer. Everything was false peace before now. I really don't know, as far as maybe I could say false peace maybe was like some avoidance. Like I was just not taking the time to really hone in on some self-awareness and things that I needed to change. And I was just okay with how I was in that moment, because it was easier, right? Growth takes a lot. Change takes a lot. It can be scary, like you said. And so I think false peace was like just telling myself, like, I'm okay. Like everything is good. However I'm living my life right now is fine. I'm at peace with it. And so I think that was probably my idea of false peace.
So I guess true peace kind of requires true authenticity.
Yeah,
because
I was definitely avoiding some things in that moment of my life.
Yeah. Have you ever told yourself, I'm okay, just to avoid change?
Yes. Yes. Sometimes life can be very overwhelming. And depending on the state of mind I am in, and if I'm not, being consistent with self-care and things like that, like taking care of me and watering me, it's very easy for me to be like, I have a lot of tasks over my mind. I don't feel like dealing with that. I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. Just to avoid putting in some more reflection time and prayer time and effort to really see some progress, because it can take a lot. And sometimes you just put yourself on the back burner sometimes because it's easy to be distracted by everything else that's going on in your external life. So whether that was a career or friends or family or just anything, like any other distraction that the world offers, it's just easier to submit to that versus like submitting to yourself and knowing that it is some things that you need to work on. But do you actually want to take the time to do it? Not right now. So I have told myself, no, you okay. You okay. We'll get there. Like, you put on the back burner, I'll get to that. Like, I'm aware of it, but I don't feel like dealing with that right now, so I'm okay. And so, yeah, that I have done that before.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah.
Ditto, for sure. And sometimes, like she said, it'd be a lot. So you just be like, it's all right. Especially, it depends on who's asking or what the situation is, but sometimes it really just be like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like even dealing with that right now. Look, I'm as good as it's gonna get, especially tonight. So,
especially like when it's like been multiple things coming to the surface.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes it starts to feel like, dang, like everything feels attacking. Like, I'm not doing this, I need to do this. And it's just, okay. Who's to say this ain't the way? I'm okay.
Like, that's not the best way to be. Like, if it is things that need to be changed, of course you should just be saying, I'm okay when you're not. So, we're definitely aware of that.
Yeah. But yes, we have both done that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you believe growth always requires discomfort? Why or why not?
I do believe that growth requires discomfort. I think even in nature, the way you see things grow, I don't think that it just grows comfortably. I definitely think that it takes force to be risen out of the ground, But yeah, I definitely think that growth requires uncomfort. And why is because I think that our minds naturally want to stick with what we know, what's comfortable, and I think they always say our minds naturally try to protect us from like bad things happening to us.
Yeah.
And I think the unknown feels like something bad is happening, but you literally just don't know what to expect moving forward. So it's always going to be uncomfortable when you're in that growth chapter of your life. So yeah.
Yeah, I can agree. Especially if you are someone who has endured traumatic experiences. And when I say traumatic experience, I do not mean the most grand trauma ever. Like, you was robbed at gunpoint. Like, trauma can literally mean something like a relationship that you have, like a parent, and an argument that escalated and things like that. Like, that could just be very traumatic to you. And so your mind does try to protect you from experiencing anything like that again. So it will try to save you, like, and keep you comfortable, and whatever. Comfort can sometimes equal safety. So I think I lost the plot, y'all. Sorry. Yes. True growth requires discomfort. Okay, it does. Because if you think about it, like, when you go through a moment in your life that may be tough and things like that, and it's time for you learn the lesson, so now it's time for you to apply it. That is you stepping out of something that you are used to doing. That's you stepping out of your comfort zone. And that is not easy. Yeah. Like, it's not. You're going to be in unfamiliar environments. You're going to be having difficult conversations. Like, whatever your, thing, whatever lesson that you learn, it's going to be hard to apply it maybe that initial time, or maybe those first few times. And so, but that is why it's discomfort, and that is what's going to help you grow, though, because now that you have healed, now you have to apply it, and that's just like the next step, that's the next level. And so I do think that it does require discomfort if you want true growth, because it's important. Salute to the people who, can just jump out there and be bold and live boldly with no fear in the world, and like, they just like, I don't care about, rejection, I don't care about this, I don't care about that, I'm just going to do it. So salute to y'all, because I take my time sometimes, and that's not always the way to go. Because sometimes you might retreat back in your steps because you nervous. It's very scary to not know what's on the other side of doing something new, especially when you are so used to your familiar lifestyle. It's very scary sometimes to not know what comes next and who's on the other side and things like that. But that's why we talked about like what true peace may look like in your life and where that actually comes and stems from. So that's what keeps you going.
Yeah. Ooh, we got deep today, honey.
Facts.
Okay, so we're gonna get into our moment. We want to say thank you for watching. It's not over, but we just want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And now we're going to get into our moment. So this moment, I think it's been a couple episodes since we just checked one another's temperature. Where are we? How has the year been so far? What is the goals moving forward and stuff like that. Just want to say, like, how are you feeling so far with where we are? We're in the midst of summer. It's going to end quickly. It's going to end.
It always does.
Yeah, we probably got 3 more episodes and summer is a wrap.
I know.
But I think we've been outside. I think we've been having a good time.
Yeah.
So, like, how are you feeling, sister? What is the year giving for you?
I feel like this has been a pretty great year. I think it's been a balance of enjoyment and friendship and trying new things. I think it's been a moment of really just taking the effort to get close to God. I think this is the most effort I've put in probably ever in my life, other than when when you're younger and your mom making you go to church and things like that. Like, this is the most effort I put in, choosing to do so. And so I think it's been a pretty balanced year with a lot of great memories made, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the year plays out and what's in store for us. In this current moment, like these past 2 weeks, I have been very tired though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, work, I told myself, y'all, I was trying not to complain no more, and I think it's helped a lot. I don't really complain anymore. I just pray about it, but I am ready for something new, and I've just been trying to do new things and try new things that kind of align me or just prepare me to probably find a new focus in my life. So that's something that I hope I can achieve by the end of the year, for sure.
Okay.
What about you?
This year, the moment for me has been definitely brave. I would say grateful. I would say grateful because I haven't had like no low moments for real this year. No depression, none of that. Like, there was an episode way in the beginning where we talked about having habits of a depressed person still, but not actually being depressed. I feel like I don't have that anymore. I think I've been really doing what I say I'm gonna do when that comes to putting myself out there, community, whether that is what I do like for work and stuff like that. I've just been putting myself out there and really taking risks. So I would say this year has been really good to me. And I think moving forward is just about staying consistent and keeping my eye on plan A and not thinking about like, oh, what if this doesn't work out? Because I feel like once you have that mindset of like, if plan A don't work out, like, you get kind of fixated on what plan B and C is. But now I'm like really just focusing on what I said I want and just running with it. So yeah, I've been having a great moment.
Period.
Yeah. Anything else to stuff?
That's all.
All right. Well, thank you guys for riding the wave with us.
We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same vibe. Bye.